Hey everyone, and welcome to Good Job, which is an RPG Maker game where you live the day over and over again and start to come up with interesting ways to stay entertained. Every morning, I'm greeted by the same bleak world. No changes, no challenges, no fun. Everything is the same as ever. On mornings like this, where I realize my own helplessness, I always just want to.
Well, whatever. Sulking about it won't change anything. Let's go to work.
So, the voice acting's pretty new for this game, I think. Well, not the currently, but it's pretty new. It's a black painting. It's so dark you could probably confuse it for glass. Black painting.
Good morning!
Morning.
If this isn't my favorite coworker!
Hi.
Oh, wow! You greeted me back!
Yep.
How delightful! So, what did you do yesterday?
Same thing I usually do. Every day, I enter this office just to be greeted by the stupid woman and her annoying attitude. Being asked the same questions over and over again, I can't stand to hear it anymore. Oh, don't misunderstand me. The reason I find her annoying is not because of her dull personality. She is annoying because she is literally saying the same things every day, just like a broken doll. But to be fair, this is our near fault. After all, she is not aware that we're stuck in a time loop.
Hello? Earth to Ellen? Are you there?
Huh?
Saddened by how close she got to me, I can't help but wince.
What?
You got so quiet all of a sudden. Is everything alright?
Yeah. I just got lost in thought. Don't worry about it. Let's start working.
Sure, if you say so.
I start typing away meaningless words and numbers on my keyboard. Honestly, even this has been the same stuff for ages. No matter how many times I try to switch these things up, they still bore me to no end. My gaze ends up on Olivia, who has turned her back to me as looking out the window. She has also decided to be pretty boring, but some loops ago, she died. It was a stupid accident. She slipped and hit her head hard on her desk. Watching her bleed with no way to help her, it made me feel so helpless and weak. At last, the sight of her was too much, and I passed out. I was so anxious the day after that. After all, I had seen her die in front of me. Even though I knew that we were in a time loop, there was still a part of me scared to open the door and see her corpse. I still remember how shaky my hand was when I opened the door. When I opened to door, and I'll never forget the shiver that ran down my spine when I saw her alive and well. She was just standing there at the door frame and greeting me like every other day. Ever since then, I've made it a habit to kill her. Honestly, by now, it has become one of the highlights of my day. So there's no need to pretend and work anymore.
Let's have some fun and kill her.
There are different office supplies in this cupboard. A pair of scissors catches my eye. Should I take them? Not yet. Let's have a look around first. A normal sharpener for thin, thick, and very thick pencils. I think I got this some time ago from Olivia. After all, she's the only one who likes using these ridiculously thick pencils. No, but I see where this is going. This file cabinet has only super old files in it. Most of them even date back 10 years ago. Looking at this umbrella reminds me of a scene I read in a novel once. I think it was about someone getting stabbed by a sharpened umbrella tip. Okay, that's what the sharpener's for. The shelf is pretty old, honestly. It looks like it could crash any moment. It doesn't really help that Olivia put a lot of heavy things on the higher shelves. Okay, now she's just asking for it. I could call Olivia here and push the shelf. Wouldn't that be interesting? Not yet. This coffee cup is Olivia's prized possession.
What's wrong? Are you thirsty?
No. I was just wondering what the number 1 on your cup stands for.
Obviously, it stands for #1 coworker in the whole world.
You are awfully happy. The shelf belongs to me. I don't really like putting anything in here, so it's pretty empty.
Oh, is there something in there?
No, it's empty. My gaze sweeps over to Olivia. If I pretend that there is something, she'll probably come over here. It'd be pretty easy to just slam her head into the shelf. Okay, that is pretty gruesome.
Yeah, I was kinda surprised. It's kind of grotesque, if I'm being honest.
Huh. Really?
She promptly got up to see for herself.
I don't see any.
It's already in the back. Before she can even finish her sentence, I grab the little door and slam it repeatedly into her head. Then I push her head into the shelf so that she's stuck there.
Yeah, didn't I say just that? It's pretty grotesque what's in there.
Dead in 5. Start the day. Hello world. There's nothing notable in here. Actually, there's nothing in here at all. My bed. The mattress is not as hard as I'd like it to be. What about the demon under it? I have many everyday items in this closet. Maybe something here could be of use to me. Looking more closely, my gaze falls on my deodorant.
Well, I could probably get very creative with that.
Obtain deodorant. Like the spray. Or the roll-on. I don't see how the roll-on would work.
Good morning. If this isn't my fave, I'm very happy to see you, Ellen.
That's different. She usually walks up to me. So we need like a flame. A big packet is in the middle of the room.
Oh, that's our new shelf. You know, since our old shelf is so wobbly, I just bought a new one. And with I mean our management.
Who asked?
Well,
Damn.
you were staring at it, so I figured I should tell you.
This is Olivia's radio. In my first loops, I tried to listen to some radio program in order to figure out whether or not I'm really stuck in a time loop. In the end, it really was the same program, over and over. So by now, I just leave it alone. It's way too depressing to hear the same thing all the time. Olivia has put a lot of odds and ends in this drawer, though I did find something interesting while rummaging around. A lighter. I've only seen it in movies, but it could get fun to use it with my deodorant. Yes. Swiftly, I take the lighter in one hand and my deodorant in the other. I don't really know what exactly I'm doing, but it seems that I'm doing it right, since there's a ridiculously huge flame now. It also has hit its target. I can hear Olivia screaming. Seems like she's set ablaze. Her screams die down quickly, but it seems like the flames engulfing her body are now burning down the building. I wonder what will happen first. Will I also burn down? Or will I pass out first? Dead in 3.
You want to help me?
Hello?
Oh my darling! Thank you so much! With your help, I'm sure this experiment will be successful.
Experiment? What are you talking about now? Tag, say something. My bed, not as hard as I would like it to be. Many everyday items.
Well, I could.
Okay, so we got the deodorant again.
Good Mom. If this isn't my... Oh, what's wrong? You look like you're in an even worse mood than usual.
I just burned everything down.
I just had a shitty dream.
Oh yeah, and that.
Oh, I see. Well, don't let this pull you down.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna pull something down. Can you come over here for a moment?
Hey, Olivia? Could you come over here? I need your help.
Oh, sure. So, what do you need me to do?
Just stand there for a moment, will you?
I am looking for my accountant notes in here, but I can't find them.
Let me look for them. It was the blue folder, right?
Yeah.
Poor Olivia. She's looking for a folder that was never in there. While she's searching for it, I quickly moved to the side and shelved the shelf. Her body is buried under the shelf. I can only see her long hair spilling out. Since I can't perceive any more sounds or movements from her, I suppose this worked. This was surprisingly easy. Didn't fall. Let's go again. Good morning.
If this isn't...
Goodbye.
I'm very happy.
Yes, yes. Let's take the pencil sharpener and sharpen the umbrella. With the sharpener in my hand, I start sharpening the umbrella's tip. Olivia looks at me in astonishment.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying something out.
And what exactly?
I read something interesting. So, I want to see if it actually works.
Oh, I see. Though I'm not sure if such a sharp tip is safe. You could hurt yourself like that.
Or hurt somebody else with that. I stand up and open the umbrella. I charge right at Olivia, who seems to be very surprised at my actions. Before she can muster any kind of response, the sharpened tip pierces her chest. To make sure that it'll kill her, I twist the umbrella to enlarge her wound and pull it out. She sags together in her chair as I stand before her and look down. It seems like my little experiment worked.
So, you can kill someone like that without getting dirty. Very helpful.
Dead in 6.
Oh, so that's what happened to Big Sis.
It's really tragic that she died before she could ever finish her project.
But well, it is what it is.
Oh, and before I forget, don't try to kill yourself again, okay?
Your misguided sense of guilt isn't going to make anything better. Moreover, I want to run some tests on you too.
Was that us? So, we did an experiment or something.
If this isn't my... I'm very happy to see...
Yeah, happy to see you too. This is Olivia's shelf. She's put so much stuff in there. I'm afraid that it will fall apart if I open it. Can we just talk to you?
Do you need something, Ellen?
It's nothing.
Okay.
We're on the 3rd floor, so we have a pretty nice view. Too bad that we can't open the windows. I would have liked trying to push Olivia out of it. Okay. So what else can we do? This file cabinet has only super old files in it. Most of them even date back 10 years ago. Shuffle's pretty old. No, we did that one. Can't do anything. Olivia's monitor. I did consider just throwing it on her, but I don't think it would hit her. There's more trouble than it's worth. Just let it be. Can't grab anything from the drawer this time. Nothing on the radio. Big packets?
And with
Who asked?
well,
No. Different office supplies in this cupboard. A pair of scissors. Haven't tried that one yet. I take the sharp scissors in my hand and sneak a glance at Olivia.
I could go the easy route and just stab her. Or I could use them for something else.
Obtain scissors. Something mouse? Trash can is empty. What else can we use it for? Olivia's shelf. Third floor. Not that thingy. Is it the box?
oh, that's our, you know, and with
No. The monitor? Also no. The tea? No. Is there something on the shelf? The radio? No. We just leave. We cannot. Nothing else interesting. The umbrella? So I guess we can just stab her? Is that it?
do you need something, Ellen?
Stab her. Sure. Without saying a word, I take out my scissors and slice her throat. She stares at me as she tries to grasp the situation.
What?
I made sure to cut deep, so it doesn't take long for it to just bleed out. Even if doing this feels kind of soothing, it's still so messy. Didn't one.
Why are you doing this to me? Why do I have to see her face every day? See her talking and laughing happily, when it was me who killed her? I can't do this anymore. If this goes on, I'd rather just... What a dream. I feel worse than usual.
So we're kind of depressed because, well, we have nothing else to do. Everything's just the same.
Good. If
Take the scissors again. So there's only the package left.
and with
The packet is sealed with tape. I think I need a sharp item to cut it open. Yeah, the scissors. Wait, I could use my scissors. Should I cut it open? I cut the tape with my scissors. Inside a board made out of sturdy wood. I take one board into my hand and take a step toward Olivia. Surprised, she looks up from her work.
what's wrong? Do you want to put the new shelf up already?
Just as that stupid question left her mouth, the board hits her head. The impact was so great that she fell out of her chair. It seems like she wants to say something. However, before she has the chance to do that, I swing it and hit her again. And again, and again, and again. In the end, her lifeless body lies on the floor as I try to catch my breath. Well, that's what she gets for making me live through this all alone. That's the second one. So that's all the endings.
Good if this isn't my... Oh, what's wrong? Did something upset you?
Life upsets me.
Shut up. I can't stand to hear just another word coming out of your mouth.
Huh? Why? Did I do something wrong?
No. But that doesn't mean that you're doing anything right, either.
Olivia looks at me with a concerned expression. I have no idea what's going through her head, but just the look in her face makes my blood boil.
I don't need any of your pity.
I'm not pitying you, I just worry.
I don't need that either. I've had enough. I can't take this anymore. Do you even know how hard it is to be stuck in a time loop? How empty I feel, knowing that nothing I do or think will change anything?
Ellen.
She gently puts her hand on my shoulder, as if she wants to comfort me. However, I only feel repulsed by their action. I throw Olivia down on the ground and sit on her stomach. I put my hands firmly on her throat and start choking her.
Don't even try to console me with these empty words of yours. Nothing you do will make me feel better.
I can feel her body under me, going still, as her chest stops heaving.
After all, you won't even remember this.
With these words, I lose consciousness and fall on top of her. Dead in 7.
Of course I'd wake up here.
Yep, you're not leaving.
Something feels off.
You're telling me. Hello, everyone. Just a black painting, so dark you can't see.
Good morning! If this isn't my favorite... What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Your neck. These marks.
Oh. This?
Olivia touches her neck and gives me a small smile.
Yesterday did leave a bit of a mark, I guess.
And you're saying all of the other ones didn't?
But how is this possible? This has never happened before.
Yeah, because I normally clean up any evidence before the next day.
Oh. Wait, how'd you clean up, like, the building being burned? I'm not really able to register anything she's saying. I can only stare in disbelief at Olivia and the dark marks around her throat. Olivia only sighs in return.
I'm sorry, Ellen.
Huh? For what?
I'm sorry for putting you in this situation and not even explaining anything to you. To be honest, I thought you were the one who wasn't able to remember anything. Since your code got messed up and all.
Huh? What? Code? What are you talking about?
I have no idea how to explain all of it properly.
Then start by telling me if we're actually in a time loop. You seem to remember everything.
She looks surprised at me.
A time loop? Yeah, you did say something like that yesterday.
Olivia shakes her head as if she tries to clear her thoughts.
To answer your question, no. We both have been here for exactly 528 days.
But then, how are you still alive? I killed you so many times.
That's because I cannot die.
Seeing the complete confusion on my face, she clears her throat.
Well, it's rather that I cannot die because I'm not really alive as well.
You're not getting any clearer.
Sorry. Well, I am a copy of Olivia Unster. She was a researcher who wanted to overcome death and reach immortality.
Are we in a simulation?
What? So, are you her clone?
You said something about code being messed up, right?
Not quite. I'm actually an android. However, the software I'm running on was by no way completed at the time of Unster's death. So while I do have her memories, it's not really like I can completely understand her.
So, you're not human, but an android version of a dead woman.
Correct.
I stare into Olivia's eyes. My gut feeling is telling me that there is more to the story, but I feel hesitant to ask. On the other hand, I feel like I will never know, as if I don't ask now.
How? How did she die?
Olivia looks to the side, as she seems to be contemplating whether to tell me or not. That look makes me grow restless.
Please, tell me.
However, Olivia turns away from me.
Gaining immortality and spending an eternity alone was far too lonely for Unster. So she took whatever resources she had and made you part of her experiments.
Huh? I knew the real Olivia?
Olivia nods.
The two of you were lovers.
Nice.
What?
Not only did I know her, we were in a relationship, too.
Then why don't I remember her? I only know you, not some researcher named Olivia.
Hearing that makes Olivia smile a bit.
Unster turned you into an android. Unlike me, you once were truly human. However, she made a mistake, and everything went terribly wrong.
She takes a deep breath of air before she continues.
In the end, Unster died by your hand.
Even though I don't remember a single thing about that woman, I feel a shiver running down my back. I clutch the ends of my shirt as I try to even my breathing. Surprisingly, this affects me way more than I thought it would.
After that, Unster's sister took up her research and made us her test subjects. However, her work was pretty sloppy, which resulted in your mental instability and your memory loss.
What? So we're just lab rats?
No, not anymore. I think she reached a satisfying conclusion and left us alone here.
This is a lot to take in.
Olivia just shoots me a sympathetic smile.
So I was turned into a robot, killed my lover, and ended up as a lab rat.
Pretty much.
And even then, I continued to just kill you over and over again.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's alright, Ellen.
No, it's not. I was frustrated because I thought that my life, my choices, and my will didn't have any meaning. However, that is no excuse for what I did to you. I'm so sorry for making you suffer like that.
Oh, Ellen. Stuff like that doesn't matter to me. I'm not human, so I don't feel any pain. So if it helped you distress, I don't mind it.
What?
You are the reason I exist. Whether you abuse me or are nice to me, it's all the same. I feel content as long as I am by your side. So don't worry about it too much. It's all right.
I just stare at her in disbelief.
That's so not all right. There's no way you should be fine with someone treating you like that.
Just like I said, I don't get...
So, are you saying that the guilt and remorse I'm feeling right now are unnecessary? Even if you don't care, I want you to know that at least I am aware of my wrongdoings. If I can do you any favor in order to make my amends, please let me know.
Olivia looks very surprised. She seems to be left speechless.
Well, this is the first time someone has told me something like that.
I feel like this is the first time, like, you're talking with someone normally.
So wait! Let me think of something.
She looks around the room until her gaze stops at the window.
Is something out there?
Well, to be honest, my whole life, I've been stuck in this place. So, if you'd be so nice, would you like to travel the world with me?
Wait, that's it?
Yes. I've always wanted to leave this place and see more of the world and Unster's memories. But I knew I'd never feel happy if I'd just leave you here. So, I stayed with you.
This is making me feel even more guilty.
If that's what you want, then let's do it. Traveling does sound nice. So, I'll follow you wherever you are going.
True end. So, that has been good job. A cool game. It was really nice. I like the true ending there. We come to terms that what we were doing was wrong, and we realized that we weren't exactly in a time loop. We were just kind of in a lab and being tested, I guess. So we could have broken free whenever we wanted. We just barely tried. So yeah, it was a nice ending at the end there. So I guess now we are traveling the world with Unster. Android Unster. Yeah, not much to say. It's a very well polished game. Not much feedback I can give. So, thank you everyone for watching. And later. This looks nice. The snow falls down slowly, painting the landscape in harsh white. I stretch out my hand. Snowflakes land on my hand, but to my surprise, I don't feel any colder.
What's wrong?
Olivia fares next to me. She seems as chipper as always.
It's nothing. I just feel a bit unsettled.
Aw, why's that?
It's weird to see snowflakes but not feel cold at all. Maybe the fact that I'm not human really settles in now.
Olivia just looks at me, wordlessly. I can see how worried she is.
Well, on the other hand, it's kind of an improvement. It's not like I was a big fan of freezing my ass off.
Well, then that's good.
She takes a few steps before turning to me. The snowflakes fall down slowly and mingle in her hair. Even though this isn't an unusual sight, something about makes her seem ethereal.
Is something wrong?
Huh? No.
but you look like something is weighing you down. You know you can tell me everything, right?
She looks at me with an intrigued face. I meet her gaze and let out a little sigh.
Actually, I'm still feeling a bit overwhelmed by everything.
I see. If you have questions, or anything, I'll do my best to help you figure out stuff.
Any questions? Well, I still do feel confused about some things, so talking to her might help me. What should I ask her?
So, what's the plan now? You said that you wanted to travel the world, but... do you even have the funds?
Now that you're saying it, we both have no money, huh?
Damn, so we've been working for like over 2 years and we weren't being paid.
Are you serious?
Wait a second.
Olivia closes her eyes and stays still for a while. Seeing her stay so completely still makes me feel a bit uneasy. But before I can voice that, she opens her eyes again and smiles brightly.
Alrighty! I calculated a new and fail-safe plan.
And that would be?
The first stop is Olivia Unster's apartment. There we'll take her bank and credit cards, as well as our passports. The next step would be to drain her bank account and go visit some nice country.
Not to be a spoil sport, but that sounds somewhat illegal.
Oh, it's fine! Don't worry about it. After all, I'm now officially Olivia Unster. So it should be fine if I make use of her... assets?
True.
I suppose. Where do you want to go?
A place that not even Unster got to see would be nice.
Antarctica?
Though we should avoid flying anywhere by plane. After all, we are not immune to metal detectors.
Olivia laughed loudly, as if she just told a joke. I don't find this funny. Being reminded that I'm not really human anymore is disheartening. But worrying about my humanity after killing Olivia so many times, how ironic.
Aww, was that a smile I saw? Who knew that I'd ever see you laugh at one of my jokes?
Yeah, sure. Very funny.
Thank you! Anyways, do you have another question?
How are you?
I'm fine. Why, thank you.
That's good.
Olivia looks at me with a doubtful gaze. Hug. She carefully takes my hand into hers and strokes it. It feels surprisingly intimate.
But I feel like that's not what you wanted to ask.
I pull out my hand and look at her directly into her eyes.
Well, it's just a bit difficult to believe that you're completely fine after everything. Even if you say that the killings didn't affect you mentally. Is your body alright?
Olivia blushes a little and looks at me coyly.
My body? Oh, Ellen, what are you asking?
Olivia, I'm being serious.
Oh, well, worth a shot. Anyways, to answer your question, I'm really fine. None of your attacks ever truly harmed me.
What? But what about the marks on your neck?
Olivia moves her scarf to show me her neck. To my surprise, they already disappeared.
But how?
I have a high regeneration rate, so if I get damaged, it's no big problem. So stop worrying about it.
I'm not sure. I remember you screaming in pain whenever I killed you.
Olivia looks at me in surprise.
So that bothered you? I'm sorry to say that, but you fell for my superb acting.
Your acting?
Yes.
But why? What would you gain from playing dead?
Well, you know.
Olivia averts her eyes and laughs nervously. Seems like she doesn't want to talk about it. So I lean closer and grab her shoulders.
Olivia, out with it.
I didn't want you to find out that you're not human. Could have had bad consequences and stuff.
Worse consequences than me killing you?
Olivia looks down. I let go of her.
It's fine. If you don't want to tell me, you don't have to.
No.
Olivia fumbles with her hands.
I'm sorry. You didn't react too well to it before you lost your memories, so I'm not really sure if I should tell you.
Oh,
Olivia still can't meet my gaze. Is she afraid of my reaction?
geez, it's fine. What would be worse than me killing you anyways?
Leaving her.
Well...
Whatever. It's not like you need to tell me.
Huh?
If you don't want to talk about it, that's fine. I don't care that much either.
Olivia looks at me again, this time with a small smile.
I see. Thank you.
There's nothing you should thank me for. Though, I hope that you'll answer my other questions.
Of course. What do you want to know?
About Olivia Unster?
So, what's with the original Olivia? Olivia Unster, right?
Yes. Miss Unster was a scientist who is part of a privately funded group. The goal of said group is to overcome immortality by any means.
How ominous. I suppose it's better that we were able to escape them. I don't want to end up in one of their experiments again.
While I don't think we'll have to worry about that for a while, I wouldn't say that we really escaped them.
What do you mean?
Your recent actions caught the attention of the scientist in charge of this experiment. So, I suppose she'll keep her eye on us for the foreseeable future.
That scientist. Didn't you mention that she was Olivia Unster's sister?
Yes? What of it?
For a moment, I wonder if I should really tell Olivia about my suspicions. But on the other hand, there really isn't a reason why I shouldn't tell her about it.
Do you think she put us into this experiment because she despises me? Since I killed her sister and all.
What an interesting thought. Maybe?
The knots on my stomach grows heavier. Of course she'd hate me. How could she not? Somehow, this affects me way more than I would have thought.
Though I also have to say that Lydia adored you a lot too. So I have no idea what she thinks of you now. In conclusion? Don't worry too much about it.
I see.
I hope that answered your question. Do you want to ask anything else?
Well, yeah.
What is it?
Asking this feels so embarrassing. But I really want to know, so...
How did the original Olivia and I meet?
Oh. I wasn't expecting this question.
Olivia looks a bit off-put. She stays quiet for a bit before answering with her usual smile.
I've decided that I don't want to tell you.
Excuse me?
A little while ago, she was so upset that she didn't tell me why she pretended to die before. But now she refuses to tell me stuff so easily. I really don't get her.
It'd be way too much information right now. Even if I told you, you wouldn't really understand it.
So, you'll tell me another time?
Yeah, probably.
She's being so vague. I suppose it's better to drop the topic before I get too annoyed.
But I'd be happy to answer any other question you have.
No more questions.
It's fine. I don't want to ask you anything else for now.
Alrighty. Then, I suppose we can stop standing in front of this building and finally go on our first walk together.
Oh yeah, sure. Like I said, lead the way and I'll follow you.
How nice.
With these words, Olivia takes my hand and pulls me along. I look back one last time at the building behind me, an institute in the middle of nowhere. To think that I've spent so long at this place. Well, I suppose I can now say that I've successfully quit that job. So there's one more thing. Bonus room. I see a lot of cats. Character info, reference sheets, personal thoughts. Okay, so this is just like the developer talking about the game and stuff. Sequel outline. Can we talk to the cat? Yeah, that's all.